Let us talk about these windows which are available in the Visual Basic Editor. These two windows, local and watch window, you will not use them till much later in your code writing journey. So we will discuss these three windows which you will be using a lot. So let us have a look at the Project Explorer window. If I go to View menu, this Project Explorer is available here. Shortcut is Ctrl R. If you click that, you can see all your projects that are open in Excel, and these projects are nothing but Excel files that are open in the background. This book1.xlsm is this file which is open. You can see here where I have this sheet. So this file is shown here in the Project Explorer. This file has one sheet which you can see here, and this is the node for this workbook, and these nodes are nothing but code modules. So if you double click any of these, you will see the code module behind that, and you can write your code in that. We will see how to write code behind those modules later. And these are general modules where you write your macros. So how are these modules and these modules different? They are class modules. They are modules attached to your file, and this is the module attached to your sheet. So if you want to write some sheet specific code, or if you want to write some event code which fires, for example, when you select a different cell on this sheet, then you write that event code in this module. This is a special module which is attached to this sheet only. This workbook module is the module that is attached to your file. So if you want to write some code which runs when you select a different file from, say, any other file available here, so you will write that code here in this workbook module. I'll show you an example. So for example, if you select the workbook from here, any code that you write in this macro will run when the file is opened. So if I write message box, this line of code will run when this file is opened, because it is an event procedure which runs automatically as soon as the file is opened. So this type of specific code you write inside these modules. In these modules you write your general purpose macros. This file is tool.xlam file, which is an add-in file, and this contains a few modules and forms and everything which are specific to a particular project. So this favorite tools tab which I have written for myself, this file contains code for that. So this is a specialized kind of file which you won't find generally, and it has an extension of XLAN, so it's a different file. So this Project Explorer window shows you all your files that are open in your environment and all the sheets and modules behind them. Let us look at the Properties window now. If you go back to View menu and click the Properties window button, shortcut is F4, another window appears which is the Properties window, and currently sheet 1 is selected here, so it shows the properties of sheet 1. If we select this workbook, then it shows the properties of this workbook. So it is selection specific. It shows the properties of whatever you select here, and then it shows you some properties of the sheet or of the object selected, and you can change them from here. This window is really useful when you are designing your user forms. And now the most important window when it comes to debugging your code, which is the immediate window, and that window is also available here. Shortcut is Ctrl G, which I just pressed. So this immediate window is a window where you can test your code. So for example, if I write a question mark, that means I am asking it a question, and I am saying print the addition of 56 plus 25 and press enter, it shows me 81. I can ask it about my environment also. So for example, I can say active workbook dot name, and it shows me book1.xlsm. So I asked it a question, show me the active workbook's name, and it said book1.xlsm. So it shows me the name of the book. And I can do a lot of things when I am editing my code or writing my code to debug it, and I use it a lot. And this window is something which is used all the time while writing your code, while debugging it, while testing it. So this is the window which you must master if you want to write good code. Then let us talk about some toolbars which are useful while writing code. The standard toolbar is visible here. If you go to view toolbars and look at these 4 toolbars that are available, this is the standard toolbar which is available by default. The edit toolbar is this one. When you are editing your code, it comes up and helps you with various things, like if you want to list properties of something, or if you want to insert a tab, or if you want to toggle the breakpoint. We will see what breakpoints are in a later video. When you want to comment blocks of code, we have seen that in an earlier video, and you can also use it to uncomment your block. So this edit toolbar is really useful when you are editing your code. Some of the buttons get repeated on various toolbars. So for example, this toggle breakpoint is available on 2 toolbars. So it is totally up to you which of the toolbars you want to use or not use. And you can also customize your toolbars using this customize toolbars box, and you can add commands to your toolbars, or you can remove commands from there, and you can customize various options. You can go through them and see and use whatever option you like. The more you play with them, the more you learn. So that is the code writing environment that Visual Basic for Editor provides, and it is a very useful application which helps us a lot while writing and debugging our code. I hope this video made some sense and was useful for you. If you want to watch more such videos, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for your time.